Tattva Shakti Vigyaan. Let me introduce you to this particular science which has been proposed centuries ago, if not millions of years ago, for logical people. Okay, centuries ago, by the propounders of all the agamas. Agamas means whatever has come from the mouth of Shiva and Shakti. Okay. So whatever is available so far in the domain of learning about Tantra, it is definitely coming through gurus, gurus after gurus. Nobody can say that I did not have any, You learn from your teachers, okay? So it should be assumed logically that if something is available today for us to learn and excel at, it would have been someday invented by a master, okay? Why we are calling them master? Because they are master in their own right. Let's say all of you study physics, chemistry, right? How many, and you are all knowledgeable people, right? How many of you invented a number system of your own? How many of you invented any basic laws, whatever, gravitation to electricity to atomic structure to whatnot? Whatever you are studying today as a system or a body of knowledge, it exists because there have been masters in that field who have given those knowledge, those principles, right? And these principles work. They work, and that is why you accept them, right? Why science is accepted? Because it seems to be working. What is being said? Nobody has seen any electron. Have you seen electron? Have you seen proton, neutron? But the hypothesis supports the whole, lot of activities which are happening around us, right? And that is why we tend to accept that hypothesis to be correct, and we genuinely believe that there is a particle called electron. How many of you don't believe that there is no electron? But nobody has seen it. No? Nobody has felt it. Nobody has ever touched, tasted, or smelled the electron, right? And these are the faculties of your knowledge. But still you believe in it, okay? By the same logic, if this world has been created, there should be a creator, right? You look at a glass or computer or anything, any object in the outer world, and you immediately can make out that it must have been created, right? It must have been created. And that created means there would have been a creator, right? And when we look at this whole world, this whole cosmos, we forget to assume even that it has been created by somebody, okay? There should be a creator behind. We say most of us feel or genuinely have been made to believe that it is a chance event. It just happened, and there is no creator, right? So all the atheist systems believe in that particular, or we'll say disbelieve in the existence of a creator, right? But even if you drop that, the part of assumption, creator, created or not, the basic question will again be, what are we here? Who are we? At least that much questioning can happen, right? If you can't actually find yourself interested in who created the world, or how this world came into existence, when did it actually begin to manifest itself, then it's all right, no problem. But you are a reality to yourself, right? And you must question it someday. Where from I come and where will I go, right? How many of you where from I come and genuinely question it and are in serious doubt about it? That yes, I did question, I did try to find out where from I came, and where am I going to go? What is my purpose of being here? If these are not the questions you have ever asked to yourself, this is not your ball game. Let me tell you, very frankly. Then what are you searching for? I'll tell you what you're searching then. You're searching for a better health, better career, good relationships, lot of finances, joy, happiness, and whatnot. List will be endless. So how many of you are searching for those, and how many of you are actually having some fundamental questions? If you have, if you want to know, if you want to explore, then the spirituality is the way. And if you want something of utility, then there are other sciences which can help you gain all that what you are desiring. Types of people who understand from their own experience and those who understand from others' experience. Okay, normal people, it is called normal to understand, to experience from your own, learn from your own experience. Even that is good. People don't learn from their own experience also, that is the problem. But in any case, there is a different variety of people who are capable of learning from others' experience, right? Looking around and hearing that, they can infer to the conclusion which probably other have got, right? For example, I'll give you, if you think that people who are very rich, who have all the facilities at their command, those who, those who are running the country like United States, the superpower, the superpower of the world, are perfectly happy. They are not worried. They don't have any aspirations left. Are they completely satisfied? Are they going to go to their their last breath so blissfully? No, that's not. Is it right? So if we can infer from it, then we will understand whatever we are longing for is not going to serve the purpose of me being contented, right? Finally come to my all desires are fulfilled. Fine. So that is one part. Second is, as you said, if I go through certain phases of life where I'm made to accept and get frustrated or whatever you were referring to, then only we start accepting. That's a hard way to learn. That's really a very hard way, and I'll say it's not very intelligent way of learning, intelligent way of falling to that mode of questioning. I do agree, most of the people are not able to question these, or not able to boil down to these basic questions when they are all right, things are going well, right? But things won't go well. Things aren't going well. Each one of us is stepping towards the cremation ground. If you realize it, good. If you don't realize it, keep yourself in that illusion that I'm not going towards cremation ground. You are actually going to cremation ground. And your last step will be on your pyre. You'll drop dead there. If you accept it, good. If you don't accept it, you can't see that reality, you want to avoid it, it's okay. So the question is definitely there. Where am I going to go? And then of course, when you first time question, where am I going to go, then definitely there is another question which is coupled with it, where I come from. What is the purpose? Right? So these basic things are definitely the part of spiritual practices. They are basically focused. If every spiritual program or spiritual practice or every spiritual system is catering to these questions, please understand what I was referring to. I am saying they are dedicatedly working for you to experience that. Who you are, what is your purpose, where you come from, where are you going to go, whatever you are not able to see with your naked eyes or bare eyes, right? Something you can experience, something beyond you can see, something beyond you can have, capability of assimilating. That is what spiritual systems do. And depending on both, number one, the type of system you follow, and number two, on your own caliber, you're capable of developing yourself to that level where you can get some of the answers, all of the answers. That depends solely on these two things. What is the system you're following, and then how much you are capable of elevating yourself or perfecting yourself in that particular discipline. Tattva Shakti Vigyaan is going to give me good health, good wealth, good relationships. Okay, that is also acceptable. But that, even if that is not met, let me tell you, even if that is not met, even if there are deprivations, even if there are little bit discomforts, and you come to grand reality which exists within, a grand reality, a whole new cosmic reality which you discover, then are you going to appreciate the path, or you will say, no, still I'm not, and I want these things only, right? I'll say most of people of current situation feel that this life, the demands and the desires and the aspirations are very important, but when they first time come face to face with something more than this life, there's a beyond life, then your all priorities change, right? Then all your priorities change, then all your longings change, they take a shift. Okay, so practices of this spiritual system being called Tattva Shakti Vigyaan, which is basically the Tantric discipline, is oriented toward that goal. Okay, all other things, all other positives which you are going to experience are there, they will definitely come, but they are not the target. Like when a farmer is sowing the seeds, let's say wheat or rice barn in the field, what is his target? To and harvest the rice or wheat, right? Not the husk. Husk is the byproduct, but husk is also very useful, right? It feeds the cattle, and it makes them survive, gives them milk and so much and so on. But it is not that he is targeting production of husk, right? It happens. If it happens less, if it happens more, it's okay. He is interested in more wheat and more rice and more millets and whatever you call, correct? So here also you should understand that Tattva Shakti Vigyaan should be practiced or should be adopted with that point in mind. What am I going to experience? That is my core desire. That is my core, aspiration. The life is, see, why you need to talk to somebody who's calling himself Acharya or Swami then? If you want what you want in life, if whatever you are wanting in your life can be very well be given by, medical experts, psychologists, financial advisors, counselors, politicians. You just if they start favoring you, right? Why you need to talk to anybody who is giving something else? So you being here itself shows that you are not satisfied with what you are getting. You are not satisfied. You know that nobody can give you that satisfaction, come what may, whatever they try, whatever they offer us.